Good day. This is Caleb Data. You're welcome to another video of the data analysis training. So today we're looking at other Excel functions, which are the conditional functions. So under the conditional functions is talking about if statements when we are using ifs, the ifs else or the if statement. So this is a function that means that one thing has to be met if another thing is met. So that is why it is conditioned, which means that it's under a condition that something is met that makes another factor to be met. So look at if statement. Let's say let's go to the function and let's click on the function. Click on if. Okay, see the logical test. Then what will happen if it's true and what will happen if it's false. Let's just make the logical test. Let's use these values here. Let's look at salaries as a logical test. Click on it. See, and if this whole salary is, let's say, greater than let's say 50,000. So if it's greater than 50,000, if you anyone greater than 50,000, there will be the management. Let's say management, and the other ones become staffs. It's my writing. Staff. Then click enter. You see? So there are only two management, which is accountant 63,000 and divisional manager. So those are the managements. The rest of them are staffs. Then for ifs now, is when there are more than one condition to be met. Let's go to the same function. Ifs now. Logical test 1. The same value now. If it's less than or equals to, let's say 45,000, then become junior staffs. This one is junior staff. Junior staff. And then now I will put the same value. If I observe something now, I'm putting the same thing, and I'm now saying if it's less than or equals to 50,000, senior staff. Now, then the rest, if it's greater than 50,000, just as we did it before, greater than 50,000, not greater than 50,000. Then it becomes management. Now, something you should observe, you will see that in this first two condition logical test, for the first one is less than or equal to 45,000, and the second one, if it's less than or equal to 50,000, this less than or equal to 50,000 naturally should start from the $0, the zero naira to, or the zero currency. It could be dollar, it could be pounds, or any currency, depending on where you are watching from, depending on the currency you are using. Any value that goes from 0 to 50,000 is supposed to be as senior staff. But because the first condition has to be met, which means that for anyone that is less than or equal to 45,000, that must be met first, which means that anyone between to 45,000 will enter junior staff, and anyone from above 45,000 to 50,000 will enter senior staff. The first condition has to be met before the second one is met, before the third one is met. Okay, so now click enter and see. You see, junior staff, senior staff, management. This is how the if and if statement is. So you can do that for some ifs. Let us look at some if for salary. Let's use salary for almost everything. Some if, we do some ifs and all that. First, the sum of salary. You can either go to function or just do equals to sum. Let's use this other method now. Sum, then the number is just this. Click enter. Then sum ifs equals to sum ifs. Sum if. You see, first we have the range, then we now have the criteria, we're now having the sum range. Okay, so the range we are looking at now is, let us look at the range of female. So, because this is not what you're adding, this is what you're adding, so this is the sum range, what we are going to add on. Let us look at this range of female. And the criteria is that for any of all these female, we are looking for the agenda. That's why we click on all this. We are looking at the gender, and now we are not looking at any gender that is male. Let us look for the sum of all the values that are male. The sum of the salary of male, of people that are, or the salary that are male. Then we can now click to the salary now. Or female rather. I think we are doing female first. Let's do female first, then male. Let's say ladies first. Enter. So this is some of the females salary here. We can do the same thing for some of me, some if. Then we go to the gender again. Let me just click on the gender here. I click it like this and then put comma. It works too. And then criteria, male now. Male. Then comma. Then go to the sum. Click enter. So this gives us the sum of all the male. Here you see the salary of the male is more than the salary of the female. Naturally, because even the male are more, and then the salary of the male is more. Okay. Because even the highest paid is the male and all that. So let's look at some ifs now. Equals to some ifs. In this case, two conditions have to be met. First, you just do the sum range. Get rid of the sum range. For some use, the sum range is the first thing you do. Then, comma. Then we're looking at the range 1, which is this. Let's look for the male. Look for the sum of male and that are staffs. Just get rid of the management that are staffs. So, comma. Then we'll look for this is the staff side. Then, comma. Then what's the other staffs? This hash here is giving me concern. I don't like the way it's looking straight now, but let's press enter. I think it might be an issue, but okay, that's fine. So that is it. I'm not just liking the way it was showing hash. I was wanting to show this way, but it's all good, it's all the same thing. So that is 23. So you see that this one shows the sum of all of them, that because the management is only one that's in that, which is that's another management, which is the general manager. This is 65,000. If you want 65,000 from this, you should get this. So which is true. So that is it for that. Let's look at counts. Let's look at counts now, which is equals to the count let's look at the count of salaries, and this is definitely going to be the number of people here. Enter, which is 9. That's actually 9. The number of employees here are 9, so that's why. So COUNTIF now. Go to COUNTIF. The range, the same way they range the criteria before you now see the count range. So the range now is female. Let's look for the count of females. Okay, then comma. The criteria is a female. Okay, that is it. Then click enter. Then looking at the COUNTIFs equals to COUNTIFs. So this one we are having different range. Let's look for the count of the gender. Let's look at the count of the gender that are male. Let's shoot this thing so we can see what is left for us. So see, range 2 that are the male, and see that are staffs. Come on, those are staffs. I'll click enter. So there are 5 bees that are staffs. So this is it. We can do that for average ifs and average if. So I think I will, for this average if, let's look at the average, because this one now you are going to do this as your own at work. I'm going to do the average as a practice. Average salary. I'm going to find the average salary. For the average if, let me make it to be auto-fitted. For the average if, to look at the average salary of male or female, female employees. Then for the last one, average ifs, I'm going to click on the average salary of female employees that are staffs. Okay, or female staff employees. Let's just put it that way. Average salary of female staff employees. So this will be what you do as a practice test. I believe with this you understand how conditional functions works. So in the next video we'll look at test functions. We'll see how all the different test functions, how to manipulate tests. Thank you. Please do like and subscribe so that others can be able to see the video and learn, and also to push our demography in the YouTube channel. If you have any comment, if you have anything you want us to, you have any observation, you can put that in your comment section.